Abraham Lincoln.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Oh,
and that's how we kick off the freaking podcast. Screw you, Abraham Lincoln.
Screw you.
I'm gonna be listening to this again. I will have no idea why you just said screw you,
John.
Abraham Lincoln.
You're gonna need to do something about your phone because
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna vibrate the
Sorry.
table a lot.
Yeah, turn it off.
Yeah,
No.
it's gonna miss
Break
the
it.
microphone. See?
Put a nail right through it.
Let's do
Ian, come on.
Look at the spikes.
Don't do that.
Ian,
That's
Shut
bad.
up.
Look what you did.
I can do what I want.
No, you can't. This is
Ian
America.
is his own woman. He can do whatever he wants.
I said, no, you can't. This is America.
Excuse me.
We are strong, independent women.
I am a...
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say about the war in Vietnam.
Jenny.
2 weeks
Jenny!
later, we're still talking about Forrest Gump.
I don't think it's
It's
ever
the-
gonna end.
Okay,
My name's
alright.
Forrest.
Next
Forrest
year.
So,
Gump.
alright. Everyone shush.
Oh,
Let's-
next year we are
let's do-
definitely gonna be watching
Alright,
Bolt
alright,
Forrest
hey,
Gump
hey.
every freaking night.
Hey, listen. Okay.
Again, Ian, you get to
I would
relive this from-
like to say something.
What?
I have something to say. Okay.
No one cares.
So tonight is the last night that we're here. Matt and I,
Yes.
we're getting ready to fly home tomorrow. I'm sad to go home, but at the same time I'm not. Because I've been stuck with these people for 2 weeks.
Ian, you say it like it's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
How's it a bad thing?
Sorry, I had to cry a little bit because he hurt my feelings.
That's how John cries?
But really, it's been a lot more fun than sitting at home doing nothing or, babysitting and whatnot. But guess what? I get to go back home doing that. Yay!
I'm looking forward to
Shut
that.
up!
Sitting at home doing nothing.
What, you're liking that more than this?
I wanna play Just Cause.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I'm gonna get that installed on my computer as I get home and. Excuse me.
Give it up, dig it up by Caveman.
Alright.
Man.
Alright, so we're still in the pre-show,
Dig
right?
those holes.
Yes.
Pre-show? Alright.
The
So professional.
Open hands and withered souls.
That's copyright!
Emancipation from all you.
I'm gonna throw something at you. Quit singing.
You got to go. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry. Ah! It was a sock from who?
Ian.
Ah!
He's the only one that has Van socks.
I am. Fan socks are cool. Bro. Alright!
Check out the tag. The name's Caveman.
This is the most interesting pre-show ever. Just look at all those look at all those lines. Just nothing. That's not what the people want. According to science, that's not what the people want. Okay?
According to the Webster Dictionary of the English language, you're a retard.
Thanks.
That's mean. I can't say that word. So, welcome everyone to the pre-show.
Yay.
Welcome everyone to the SDJG podcast.
I'll probably have
Fine.
myself about 15 Dr. Peppers.
I'm not me for the $1.
Please
You
sponsor
know,
us.
Matthew,
I have to pay.
you probably have had about 15 Dr. Peppers like per
Over
day.
that.
Yeah, I'm drinking tea. I haven't had tea since the first podcast.
I don't
Dude,
drink.
I had tea like at the beginning
English.
of the freaking trip.
I had tea like
Oh my
a
gosh,
couple years
this guy
ago.
with like 80,000 subs on YouTube
No one
like,
cares.
replied to one of my
Stop.
tweets.
Oh my god!
So I'm pretty much
Stop
famous
that.
now.
I'm so excited!
Stop that. Both of you, get off your phones.
I'm not going to mention his name.
By the way, we are recording on a different microphone, so if it sounds better, it's good.
if it sounds worse, then deal with it.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait another year to get the quality. Yeah. Anyway, get off your phones, you schmucks.
All these people.
Okay,
are
we need to
following.
we need to think of some topics to discuss. I know we already have some in mind.
We have to think of some while we're podcasting.
We have like
E3 was recently.
we
So
literally
recently, PAX happened like
The
4
end.
months ago.
Minecon 2011.
So guys, did you hear about the Summer Olympics of 2012?
Yeah, I heard that one team won the team.
The team, that's a good sport. Go watch that.
I love team. It's such a great sport. Especially whenever the girls lose.
Oh, guys, we missed 420. Dang it.
What are you talking about?
It's
On the-
10:26 p.m.
No, right on the whatever thing.
It'll come back when
On the
we're
whatever
at,
thing.
like 420 minutes anyway.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But
Yeah,
yes.
eventually.
420 minutes.
But should
4
be good.
hours and 20 minutes.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yes, we really should think of like some good topics to discuss rather because we had two in mind right now, right?
So
We
one
have to-
time I was at the
Shut
park
up.
and I had a picnic. The end.
I was meeting
I have probably had to backhand Matthew like 3
And the
times.
best thing about meeting the president was all the food you can eat.
It was
I must
great.
have had me 15 Dr. Peppers.
I don't understand why they find that crap so funny. It's
We're gonna watch
not that
Holes and
funny.
Forrest Gump tonight.
We're not watching both. We're watching one or the other.
We
Those
watched
movies-
Forrest Gump last night.
Those movies literally have been like the only movies we watch whenever we go to bed or before.
Well,
we
besides
go to bed.
Zombieland, we watched Zombieland last night.
We watched Tron the other night too.
Oh, and then we watched. Well, you guys watched. Was it Breakfast Club?
Yeah, we watched Breakfast Club. I love that movie.
I wasn't
We watched
involved
some
in
of
that
the
because I was.
Hobbit movies.
We watched the first 2 Hobbit movies, the only Hobbit movies there are. We started Fellowship of the Ring, but we didn't finish
I was.
it.
Oh, I was just talking about the movies we watched in the game room.
Oh.
But other movies we watched. We watched a lot of movies though. Watched quite a bit of Lord of the Rings stuff.
Mhm.
Well, it's kind of
But mainly Holes.
mainly Holes and Forrest Gump.
We watched Holes way too many times.
We've touched Forrest Gump like 3 or 4 now.
I will never watch that movie
The
on my
same
free
way.
time.
Yeah, Forrest Gump and Holes, you will never see them again until next year when you do the same thing. Next year, you guys are going to come down
No.
and we're just going to...
If somebody in my family...
Holes used to be like my favorite movie. Like,
And we destroyed it for you.
I never liked it in the
yeah,
first place.
exactly.
And now you love it.
Okay, so before I came
No.
down here, I
Oh,
actually
you
It's
hate
so
it.
dumb. I still hate it.
Listen.
It gives me nightmares.
before
I
I
wet
came
my pants.
actually before I came down here, I did
Matthew is damn.
I did watch. Oh my.
That's what you had to interrupt Ian for, just to get that stupid comment in. Continue.
Okay.
Can't pick up the
anyway,
whispers.
um,
Do you see the empty spaces?
He's pointing to the waveform.
there's no empty spaces.
Yes, there's lots.
Exhibit A.
I don't need your sass,
Continue.
lady. All right. But yes, I watched it on Netflix before I came here, and it was like one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's really good. I come down here. We watch it almost every freaking night, and they quote it in a really stupid way, and it pretty much
Hold on,
ruined
guys,
the
I'll be
entire
right back.
freaking movie for me.
I'll be right back, guys.
So unprofessional.
Yeah,
Oh, he got me
We don't
there.
like John anyway. He's ugly.
Oh, that's on recording. He's gonna hear that.
Yeah, I care.
Anyway, so for the listeners out there, if you want to watch the movie Holes, go ahead. Watch the movie Holes and look out.
Don't let anyone else ruin for you. Do not watch it with Matthew or John.
I don't think we'll ever be in a situation where people will want to watch Holes with us.
Well, I sure hope so because
I can guarantee you.
if it's
you
your first
ever-
if it's your first time watching it,
Guess what?
what?
Guess what we're doing tonight?
What are we doing
We're
tonight?
gonna watch the Holes bonus features.
He got the DVD. He got the DVD. He came in with the DVD of Holes.
Okay.
You know what?
One
I'm
of
gonna
America's most cherished books
No, no,
arrives
no,
in-
shut up.
Hey, it's my...
Oh,
I'll take
you
this.
hit the you hit the iPad.
Guys, look how special it is.
Oh my God! It's sideways.
The award-winning bestseller comes to...
Award winner.
An action-adventure family filled with heart as well as humor.
Stupid humor.
You know,
Speaking of that,
I think I'm gonna sleep underneath my mattress today, or well tonight,
I want you to do that.
so that way I don't have to listen to
I would pay money to see that.
You pay me money to see that?
No, I paid John. See, you have the
Makes
same though.
no sense.
Exactly.
But okay. I'm just admiring our lovely mic setup right now. It's
Sorry.
That's,
What is your problem?
I told you to turn your phone off.
Actually, I did.
I said it on the tape. Guys!
What?
Special features include gag reels.
Oh my God! It's gonna be ultra funny. We'll see the fat kid like laugh.
6 deleted scenes!
Oh my God! 6. That's like 3 and 3 put together.
Guys! The Dig It music video!
Please no. Please no.
The Making of Holes featurette.
It's such a bad movie.
Go and dig those holes.
Let me tell y'all a story. There once was a land where it never rained. The end.
You see what I mean?
He said
Like-
it so dumb. The end.
So last night we were watching
Just
Forrest
watch
Gump,
this movie.
and
Watch it. It's
I
very
was
good.
yeah, but last night we were watching Forrest Gump, and I was just trying to sleep, and they were like dying laughing at stupid things he would say, and I just
It had
thought,
to be like at least 1,000 years ago. My grandpa came from the ocean.
and if they
just covered an ocean about 1,000 years ago or something.
if they do that again tonight, they're talking to
The other night, I did something I never thought I could do.
what?
I went off on like a tangent for like half an hour,
Oh yeah.
going off of different types of shrimp.
Yeah.
It was insane. I don't
Oh my
know
God.
how I managed
No,
that.
it wasn't last night. It was a couple nights back. Like
Yeah, still.
Shrimp hats, shrats.
no, he wasn't just saying like different kinds of ways to prepare shrimp. He was saying like things made out of shrimp.
We have a shrimp guitar.
And he
case.
recorded an 8-minute long video.
5 minutes.
Or I thought it was 8.
No,
That was
whatever.
only like a small portion of
Small
it.
portion
but
of
it
it
was
is
like
5 minutes long.
like a fifth of
It'll be in
what
the
he said.
special. I don't know if it's out by the time.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
out.
It
And then
was
I
so
came,
annoying.
And then like later, I started doing it again, and I had to stop myself, and I started talking like a stereotypical German man. Anyway,
He was insane that night. No, not stereotypical, a gay German man.
oh yeah.
He was Stefan. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello, Stan. It's me, Stefan. Oh, my full name is Stefan Rudolph Klaus Adolf. Oh, God.
Oh my. Adolf.
That's not something we should be laughing at.
Started laughing.
I just looked at Ian and started doing that dumb laugh. Oh, man.
I'm just no.
Oh, man.
You're just no.
I'm just no.
That's
You're
you
so.
know.
Never mind.
So what? What were you going to say?
Unprofessional because the fans on noise. No, don't do the fans.
It's going to get hot in here.
Don't do it. I love the fan. Oh,
You turn the lights
wrong
off.
button.
Too.
Idiot.
Anyway, what shall we talk about now, boys?
I think it's time to actually start the show because we're still in the pre-show because we
No,
haven't had the intro
no, we
yet.
didn't. Yeah, we have. Matt
No.
did a small little intro. That was the intro.
That was
to
a
the
long time
That
ago.
that was the intro to the podcast.
Okay, Ian.
What
I'm-
did you say? We're the freaking.
Hey guys, and welcome to the SDJG Summer Podcast, episode 2. But in the real podcast, it's episode 5.
Just go with it.
But we've already done the
No.
I was pleasing Ian.
We pretty much like summed up our entire trip. Well, this week of the trip
I will just
in
occasionally.
the pre-show.
We had
It wasn't the
sushi.
pre-show.
We had sushi last night.
Oh, it was so good.
I've never had sushi before, and I enjoyed it.
It was
Matthew,
delicious.
I like
Matthew,
sushi now.
Me and you are gonna go out, are gonna go out for sushi at some point.
We're
Cause
gonna go on a date. It's official.
Oh yeah.
Mian
definitely.
is a ship name.
Turn the fan back on.
Why?
It's getting hot in here.
Are you
It already-
kidding me?
It's already
I'll
getting
leave.
hot in here.
By the way.
Or did you fart
No,
and
I
just want to
didn't.
hide it?
No, I didn't.
The fan
It's
feels
okay.
really, really good.
Not whenever it's like bash into your face.
I want it to be better.
This feels good. What are you talking about?
Oh, I have another tea.
I love this. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Excuse
I'm
me.
out.
I think I
lost
Jenny.
Your mom was so stupid when she made an appointment.
What the fuck did he?
Welcome back to 3rd grade. He made a Yo
Welcome
Mama
to
joke.
SDJG episode
I
4.
somehow I came on YouTube. I came across the best of Yo Mama jokes channel. You know?
What?
Oh my
It's a channel?
gosh! Yes, it is a channel. It's. I'm not even kidding you. And I was just about to close the computer and just walk away. Just like that's enough. That is
Your
enough.
mama is so fat, she has type 2 diabetes.
Ooh!
That's not funny. I shouldn't have said that.
That was kind of mean.
Anyway,
Because you just offended almost every obese person in the world that has diabetes.
where's the Xbox achievement little thing?
That's horrible. That's so
Okay.
bad.
So yeah, these past 2 weeks have been pretty fun, don't you think, Ian? I think we've had fun. How about you, John?
Okay,
Have you had fun?
let me say this. Okay,
Ian's like the
it's
least
been okay.
happy.
Listen, it's been fun at times.
Pissed him off.
It's been
Mr.
fun.
Grumpy Gills.
You're gonna die.
Mr. Artichoke.
Mr. Artichoke.
That was Coco.
I like one day.
I have
like-
a very fat cat named Coco, and Matt just started randomly calling him Mr. Artichoke.
I don't know. I said it like in a Canadian accent or something like that. I was like, "Hey there, Mr. Artichoke," and I just pet him. He's like, "Meow." He hissed at us the other day.
He
That
did.
was like the first day we were here.
I was messing with his food, or I was messing with him whenever he was eating his food, and he just turned around and was like,
What are you doing?
Don't worry about
Why
it.
are you sitting? He's sitting.
Don't worry about
He's
it!
sending a picture of Holster.
Don't worry about it. I have to leave
No
that out
idea
now.
why.
I have to cut all this out, Ian.
Why? Because I said.
I have to do work now. Let's watch 2012.
And as a
Yes.
comedy.
Wait, is it?
What?
The grand reveal. That's
awesome packaging, That's awesome packaging.
There's no DVD. So I can watch it. Oh. We don't have an HDTV and the Xbox. And take Blu-rays.
God dang it, Xbox! Why do you do this to us?
Oh my gosh, Matthew.
I had to yawn.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah.
yawn.
All right. So listen to this Blu-ray. So
What
you know.
about it?
So John and I, John,
Yes. What
me and you both have Blu-ray players on our computers.
And right. I'll have a writer also.
Oh, okay. Well. Yeah.
Anyways, what? Yes.
Well, I found out that Windows doesn't play Blu-ray discs, and I can't find any free programs to play Blu-ray discs.
Mine works fine.
It doesn't. For some reason,
Here.
on mine it says that Blu-ray it's not able to play on
Here!
on Windows.
First, you have to have an HDMI.
I just have a PlayStation,
Is it
so
on
I'm
HDMI?
okay with
No,
this.
but it should still.
That's your reason.
No. Listen,
I just have a
John.
PlayStation. I don't have to.
Just
go
because I
through
don't
all
have an
this.
HDMI
I
doesn't
just
mean
have
that
a
Windows.
PlayStation, So I mean,
No,
I don't
I have
have
the
any
same
problems,
issue
but-
because I wasn't using HDMI. And
Yeah,
I
but
Googled
it should say like instead of saying
Just try
okay.
it.
No, but listen,
Uh,
John. I'm not
What's the
saying
point of
whenever
that?
I put in a Blu-ray disc, it just doesn't play at all. I'm saying like I have a Windows message that says this kind of disc format is not, it cannot be played on a Windows computer or something like that. It's not supported by Windows. It's not. It doesn't matter if I have an HDMI cord plugged in or not. And either way, I don't have an HDMI cord to my monitor, so
I have an issue. I had an issue where I
just-
wasn't using HDMI and it wouldn't play Blu-ray, so I hooked up HDMI and it worked.
Was it saying like?
I don't forgot what it was saying. I don't know
Oh.
if it said I needed HDMI or if it just said what you were saying.
Well, that's the problem I had, but anyway, let's get on an actual topic, I guess.
What defines dubstep?
Yes, that's our first topic. What defines dubstep? All right.
Participate. Get off of Facebook.
To
Twitter.
be honest, I would kind of want to stay out of this one a little bit. Because
God.
Calm
Oh
down.
my god. Because I really don't listen to much, kind of
I listen to lots of types of
dubstep.
music.
So I can't really say dubstep, whatever it is. And that was a car. If you heard that, it was a rumble from a car. But anyway,
I, in
yeah.
fact, listen to classical music.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I listen to Ludwig von Beethoven in my free time. That's what I do.
But really,
Sirs.
but to be honest, okay, dubstep is not always defined by, the wubs.
I think it's defined by.
Okay, first before
beat.
we do this, I want to look up the official definition. I know you already did this, but I want to do it again just to be 100% sure.
No, that would ruin the entire argument. That would ruin the entire
Ian,
discussion.
you're about to ruin everything, Stanley.
Well, not really, because people can have other opinions on things.
Okay,
and
here's
what
what
they
I think.
of dubstep.
Here's what I think. The weird noises used for music. Like, for example, Flux, Pavilion, Skrillex, Pegboard Nerds, lots and lots of others. I don't know all of them.
Lana Del Rey.
Tristan, Christina Aguilera, all those.
Oh. The Black Eyed
VC.
Peas.
No. All right, so this is the definition of dubstep, which it doesn't.
No.
Listen,
We'll
listen.
do that later.
It doesn't get too much into detail.
I'm done.
Anyways, the use of weird noises not typically used in music, like what people have been describing as the Transformer sex sound. That you don't hear that typical music.
No.
Lots of things that are robotic or not robotic.
Something that has a strong bass line, like a really. I mean, that's not really. That's not.
Well, that's EDM, to be honest.
Yeah,
EDM
but like.
is strong bass line.
Yeah, like
Pop.
it's more.
Strong
It's.
bass line.
It's. I get it.
I'm joking.
It's
about
more
that.
like I would say dubstep is more about like, yeah, like as you said, like the kinds of noises that are made. They're not like typical. It's not something you would typically hear in music. It's kind of its own kind of, noise. Kind of own noise. It's not really defined by anything.
Now, honestly,
You can't say it's ugly. You can't say it's amazing. Yeah, you understand. What?
Shut up.
Sorry.
So, in the electronic dance music genre of music, there are several subgenres. Not just several, a bunch.
Yeah.
Like, there's way too many. Like,
Drums,
some of these make no sense. Like, oh, it's a drum step, wobbity hibbity hibbity ha.
And
It's like one song.
Shoegazer or something is another one.
I have-
Shoegazer, what?
I have no idea. So,
I want Shoegazer out.
I only listen to Shoegazer. Nothing of that.
Wait, is
retro
that even EDM
crap.
subgenre or something else? I mean,
But
yeah.
what I'm trying to get at is that there's just way too many definitions, so it's like, I don't want to get into this because
Holy
I
crap.
feel like people
All right.
would be like, no, you're wrong. Don't you be the good
As if people are gonna listen to it.
All right, I want to.
It's by the Skrillex and it go to whoa.
I wanna-
Sorry, shoegaze is a subgenre of alt rock. My bad, guys. My bad.
All right,
I
so
only listen to
I would like to add something. So
shoegaze.
this doesn't really, affect the definition of what defines dubstep.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at some like charts and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
the amount of like mentions and use and listens of dubstep has gone up crazy. It's like
It just started.
from about 2008 is where around 2008 is where
That's when
it all kicked
Scary
off.
Monsters. When was that? 2009?
That was in Scary Monsters Nice Sprites. I think that was 2009, and that really said. I'm not saying that changed dubstep forever because there was a
It
lot
did.
of.
It honestly did. You can't deny it. Even if you hate it, you can't deny it because that was the first real dubstep. I'm using finger quotes when I
I
say
was
real
literally about to go off on you.
because there is no such thing as real dubstep.
No.
The first dubstep that was
Sometime in the
somewhat
90s.
mainstream was Nice
Well,
Sprites
it kind of
and Nice
set the
Sprites.
tone for other makers of dubstep.
It did change things for dubstep. You can't deny. You can't.
It gave
You really cannot
people
deny
it
that.
gave people the mindset that sounds a lot like Scary Monsters Nice Sprites, and it
the
kind
album.
of
I mean, not the song.
well, yeah,
Whole
like
EP.
it kind of gave other artists like something to base their music off of. So it kind of in a way set the tone for dubstep, kind of. So it
Exactly.
didn't really say like all the songs are what dubstep really is. There's again, as you said, there's no such thing as real dubstep. Because it's all different. Like if you see a song labeled as dubstep, and you listen to another song that's also labeled as dubstep, they're not going to sound anything alike. Besides maybe a couple things. It's really not going to be that much of a difference.
The one thing that's very, very normally consistent is whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
It's really the artist, because every artist is different.
Well, even two songs in Dead Mouse's 4x4x12 was a little bit had dubstep influence in it.
Mm-hmm.
Razor Weapon,
I-
One Trick Pony.
I know we were talking about this, but like it's really stupid when people say like Skrillex is the real dubstep because
Skrillex is the one in all holy
He's the only
Buddha.
one!
Yeah.
He is
It
Buddha.
has to
Skrillex is
sound
Buddha.
it has
And
to
to
sound
be
like
honest,
Skrillex to be dubstep.
His recent album has a lot of songs that aren't dubstep, like Stranger. No, that's not dubstep. Like, I can tell you right now.
Dompy Pop or whatever.
Dompy Poom is just
Dompy Poom.
glitch pop.
It's just crap.
No, it's not. I love that song. It's weird.
Ew.
I couldn't.
You like what? Ragabomb? When
Alright,
the drop
alright,
is. That's
And,
That's
okay,
the drop.
to be honest, his song Recess, it's
That's the only one you've listened to.
no. I've listened to it
I've
once.
listened
I don't
to
I don't
one.
like Stranger. I don't like the song Stranger.
You flipped Ian off.
Thanks, bud. All right, but anyway,
Can we end this
Reset.
conversation?
no, we're not done yet. This is gonna be like the main.
The fun
topic.
conversation.
All right.
Oh man.
So, but the song,
That's the drop of Ragabomb.
the song Recess.
Except it
okay.
doesn't sound as good. That's what I did.
Got him there. What do you want?
But I bought the album, so I can say whatever I want about
I've
it.
been trying to talk for like a minute now.
Go ahead. Just trying to be boring.
Okay. Again, the song Recess. I know it's one of the fewer songs that I've listened to of Skrillex's new album and whatnot, and it's remarkably different than his other ones. And I'm not. I mean, there's something is different about like I don't think
big change from.
But Reese, you kind of just like proved my point there.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
There we go.
but like Recess, it's like in the middle of it, you know, like
It's become a review of
Aftershock.
Skoks' album.
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't care. I like talking about his album. I'm a fan of his recent album.
Yeah.
I bought it like a week after it came out when I had money.
Yeah. I
So
don't.
I can trash on it if I want to because I paid money.
I don't. To be honest.
You screw the man.
Personal opinion, I don't like it enough to buy the album, but I really like the song Recess. I think it sounds cool. I would, and I want to listen to more. I want to listen to other ones too, just to get like a better, idea of it. But
Listen to Fire Away.
Fire Away.
Okay, guys,
Alright.
Matt, you can dig into this conversation.
It's your turn.
No, wait, turn on what? What is he gonna talk about? You gonna talk about something? What are you gonna talk about?
No.
Dead Mouse's new album.
Whoa!
Wild
Wild-
Less Than 2. I
Yeah.
call it Wild High because
He's a weirdo.
Okay. I think
It's
it
lazy.
looks like a.
That's
It looks
called
like
wild.
a coding. A coding phrase.
Maybe you
Yeah,
know that.
it kind of looks like a coding phrase, but like, no idea what it is. I can't really.
But the album is freaking insane.
Yeah.
Now,
So actually, John and
I beg to differ. I
like,
consider it kind of mellow.
Insane. Not like it's crazy, but it's.
okay,
I'm using insane in a different way. Like
I feel like if
great.
I would
mean,
listen to
it's
that,
great.
I would listen to that if I was writing poetry.
okay.
It's
I
good.
didn't mean insane. I mean it's great.
It's okay.
I love
It's
it so
different.
much.
It's different. I think this time it was a little bit. I think it was a lot different. Well, I haven't really listened to many.
Ian,
of
3
Dead
songs
Mouse's
on that
but-
album were classified as classical.
Okay,
That's a lot of class.
but
Stay classy.
There
but
is piano. There's still
I remember John. Me and you always like accidentally call it Avaricia because that's like the first song in the
Yeah, actually,
album.
I called the album like the Avaricia album,
which
but it was after I bought it.
Avaricia.
I'm
is,
clarifying.
in my
It's like-
opinion, is my favorite
I
song.
Pre-ordered it.
And
I
yeah,
was so happy. I was like, oh, pre-ordered.
but it's different because the new album seems a lot more like repetitive than his older ones. Like it just seems a little bit, which I'm
I see.
don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing.
Maths?
No, did you not hear what he just said?
What?
It's more repetitive than his old.
It's more repetitive than his old ones. Like if you listen to like Ghosts and stuff,
Each song
that has a lot more over time. It kind of has it has a lot more like
Mhm.
it has other things
It's
going on.
repetitive, but like it's repetitive in a way that doesn't annoy me.
Oh yeah, like in Avaricia, because it has the build, and the drop, and then that for like what, like 2 minutes for the first time.
It sounds great.
It sounds awesome. I'm just saying that it,
Like there are songs that like it will take a great concept and just copy it a bunch of times.
and then like Phantoms Can't Hang. It takes a little while for it to get started. It takes a little while for, and
Matt, you listened to the album with me. You listened to more songs than he did.
yeah. I've listened to
Input.
I've listened to like 4 songs from his new.
It was pretty good.
But you
I
know,
like
the-
Monday.
and then
Monday's
his
my
song,
favorite. Ice Age remix. The Ice Age
that was
remix.
good. I like
I
that
love
song.
the Ice Age remix.
and then Infra Turbo, Pit Cart Racer.
Infra Turbo per yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of that
Pig
song.
Cart Racer.
I didn't like
it was
it.
I liked it.
Did you see his inspiration? He actually went into Minecraft. He played Minecraft, and he was messing around with a pig in a minecart. I'm not. He had a video. He was on Minecraft, and it was kind of funny. But that song is okay. I mean, that's a longer song. It's like 10 minutes.
I feel like there are lots of songs I like, but I
like
forget.
Gula.
What?
I forget that they were good songs because there's like 27.
What's
of them.
that one that sounds like Avaricia?
What Gula has is
Gula,
it
that
samples Avaricia.
Yeah, like that's what I meant.
There was
yeah.
one song that just has like a really good piano line. I think it's like "Terrors in My Head," and it has like it's like halfway through. It's just
Errors
like
in my bread.
it's like a really good piano line, and I just like that. So yeah, overall, I thought it was a really good album.
Yeah. All right. Well, who else do we need to? Anything else regarding dubstep? So, should we say our final answers in the?
Dubstep is
stuff?
defined by a caveman.
Are you kidding me?
I think we should give like a proper answer though. So what?
I don't need no.
I mean,
Never.
okay,
Dubstep can't be defined.
Let's just be honest here. Okay, there really isn't a true definition for dubstep because it changes all the time. There's always new things happening regarding dubstep, so no one can really put a definition on it.
if it sounds good, I'll listen to it. If it sounds like crap, I won't talk.
Exactly.
I won't listen
exactly.
to
So, in
it.
conclusion, this entire conversation was pointless.
Exactly. SDJG guarantee.
All right, time for our next topic, where I'm gonna be sitting and listening to your guys' stories.
Okay.
And I'm
so
gonna
we
be-
need zero preparation for this, and this is the topic we needed preparation for.
Uh-huh.
It is Matt and John explain their inside jokes.
Oh boy.
And you can obviously, I have no input on this.
I only have 2 things written down here. Cause
Oh wow, I can think of many more.
I drew a blank, even though I know there's a lot.
What do you
more.
have on there? Let me see.
1147
And Tyrone.
That's the only ones we
So-
have.
and those are both connected as well.
Yes,
and-
they are. In fact, but
and-
Tyrone comes
Let's
first.
do Tyrone first.
No,
That's our
no, no. We
longest
need to start
joke.
in chronological order.
What is
The plum? That was like the beginning.
I didn't really, I think I left the call for the
plum.
majority of that, but I kind of
The
understood
plum.
a little bit of it.
The plum.
The plum with the face.
That's
plum
it's not
face.
active as
No,
Tyrone
but it was one of our inside jokes.
It was, but there's a lot of was inside jokes I don't care about anymore.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's explain the plum.
Well, I mean,
It's
if
very
you think
simple
about
to
it, in the
explain.
future, then these will be pointless.
Yeah, it's very. Well,
So
Tyrone
we're
would be.
talking about this point.
147.
We're talking about this point.
forever.
I'm
You guys
hoping-
have no idea what I'm saying. It sounds like I'm saying something racist right now, but just bear with me. Horse with me.
Oh no.
I get it.
All right,
It's an
all right.
animal joke.
Yeah.
Well, who wants to start it off then?
Let's explain the plum first.
The
That was
plum.
the first one that stuck with us.
That was like the first inside joke that actually had
That
meaning
was like
for a
an
while.
hour or like a half an hour of just constant laughing.
It was amazing. Okay,
It's
so
pretty dumb.
Weren't we in a weren't you guys in a call with like Jenna too?
I don't even know who I was in
Oh my
group
God.
call.
I remember. I know it was at least you and Ian. Probably there was maybe
no,
a couple
I
other
left.
people.
I remember leaving for a while and coming back to you guys just dying.
Yeah.
And then
You
you
got
guys
mad
are just
and
you guys are just going scream.
Okay, let's explain it. Let's start from the beginning. So
All
there was
right.
a picture of
Wait.
Oh,
I'll explain this.
okay. You.
So I was the one who
explain
found it. So
Yes, you were.
I like this was before I even had my computer and a microphone and everything. This was like post everything basically.
You didn't even
I
have
was
your
using
iPhone
it.
yet.
Post is
Right.
after. Post
You're
is
pre.
after.
This is pre everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
Prior to my computer. Anyway, so I was using my iPod and the little like microphone on that. It was really crappy, but I wanted to talk. So I was just like on iFunny one day, and then sorry, John's taking a picture of something. Anyway, so I was on iFunny and I came across this picture. It was like the more you stare into the eyes, the funnier it gets. It was like this weird like statue made of like I don't even know.
It was like a
granite or something.
Mayan. It was like a Mayan thing or something like that, right?
I have no idea. That was really racist.
No, it wasn't. I just said it was like a Mayan. It was like a
It was some
Mayan-
sort of old statue that was somewhere in a museum. If I ever come across it somewhere later
You're
in
just gonna
life,
die
I'm
laughing.
going to die of laughter. I'll need paramedics on the scene. Anyway, so for some reason, I started laughing. Everybody was like, "What's so funny, Matthew?" And I was like, "Here, you gotta say this," because I was laughing, or you gotta see this or whatever. So I sent it, and I said, "It's like a plum with a face," and then it stuck. And then later in the call, I said, "Imagine the sound it makes. It probably goes scream," and we just put it with
Oh
the
my
voice
god!
with the face.
We were looking
and-
because just without the noises or anything, just looking at it was funny.
yeah,
But adding the voice and all the meaning we could to it was the.
Why did you send it to me? I don't want it.
Sorry, it's in the group chat.
Oh,
it basically made the. It was like a running inside joke for a very long time.
We laughed way too hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I had to burp a lot.
Ugh.
Okay.
I thought you were like dying or something. Like, okay.
I was trying to hide the noise.
She does that to you, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one was like a year later that stuck.
And that was Tyrone.
I'll explain this.
You're gonna explain this one too? Great, do it.
All right. So John, there's actually some origin to it that you probably didn't even know. So I was in like a call with like some other people one night. I think Ian might have been part of it, but he might have left or something. I don't even know.
I don't know.
But like I
Who
was
was
talking,
it?
I don't remember. That's the thing. So there's probably like 2 or 3 people. I forgot. Anyway, so I was just sitting in my chair, and I was like joking around. I said, "There's a horse right next to me." And they're like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, it's my pet horse, Tyrone." And I just gave a random name. And they're like, "Oh, that's cool." So then I got in a call with John or something. I don't even remember how it went. But then I said, like, "I'm gonna draw something in paint." And then it begun. Oh God.
And oh my gosh.
We will have... No, we won't. I was going to say something, but no, we're not. So he made this thing. It said, like, me and my...
Pony.
Pawnee. You spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
You had an extra
Me and my
N.
Pawnee.
You said me and my Pawnee. And then, it was just you and... what was soon to become Tyrone.
It didn't really have a name yet.
But it was a weird looking horse that had purple everything and a green leg.
Yeah, a green foot, like in the front.
So we
Which
were
later
like...
we gave a meaning to it.
So that was him and his Pawnee. And then he made me and my Pawnee part 2.
Uh-huh.
And I forgot what that one was. But after part 2...
And then everything just went
he
downhill.
became Tyrone. He was evil... Oh my god.
Just take Hitler, Bin Laden.
Oh my god! You just called the cartoon Hitler Bin Laden.
That's horrible.
And take that evilness and put it into a horse.
It was
But
terrible.
10 times
it was like,
worse.
It's a fictional
Tyrone-
character. Don't worry about it.
It was like Tyrone loves fire.
Oh god.
Tyrone loves kids.
And then it
And
all
then-
revolved around me.
No, not you yet.
Uh-huh.
And then as the things progressed, soon it started coming towards Ian. And Ian, at one time, was its dad.
Yeah.
Quickly got off of that, and then it was his lover.
Oh gosh.
And then they had an offspring, which was a penguin.
Oh god, they had an offspring. I forgot about that. The penguin.
It's a purple penguin.
Oh gosh. How does
The
that
green
happen?
flipper.
Yeah.
Foot, not a flipper.
Yeah.
Foot. It was
Green flipper would have been
insane.
awesome.
And then 1147. What?
Wait.
Oh wait.
And then there's Todd, the raccoon.
That's we don't really.
But he's still part of it.
Still
That's
part of it.
Tyrone's cousin. But I
Okay.
mean, he's not that
We
important.
only had Wendy, the squirrel, or whatever.
What did
No,
you do?
no.
That's the creature.
My bad.
God.
What was it? Sandy? What was it?
Sandy the hooker.
Sandy the hooker. I
That's
was
Tyrone's
thinking
mom.
squirrels.
That was Tyrone's mom. I see how you got
Yeah,
that.
Sandy Squirrel, SpongeBob.
Thanks, Ian.
You're welcome.
Now, 1147,
This just happened
recently.
during the 25 minutes of Christmas in November. Well, we filmed in November.
Yeah.
You guys,
The meetup.
You guys scared the crap.
Here's what it was. It was the most random thing. We were sitting there, and Matthew was like, Tyrone will come. He was really creepy about it. And then eventually Ian was like, what time? When is he going to be here?
No. This is not how it happened.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
You explain it then.
I remember it briefly. We were like we were texting or whatever.
No.
Are you sure?
I am positive. We were in Ian's room.
Oh, I know what
I
happened
swear
whenever,
this was
whenever the time
pre-planned.
came.
This was pre-planned.
Are you No, I don't think it was.
I don't remember.
I just
I honestly
know.
don't remember these stupid
I just
jokes.
know, like, whenever it actually happened, whenever it came, and that was the beginning of it. And then 1147 came.
I thought
and
what
then
you said. I thought you said a random time. You're like, when is he gonna be here?
That's probably what I mean. 1147. That is a pretty random time.
No,
so
because
I
you
expect that.
you kept saying Tyrone is coming. Like you just kept saying that for I think past
I had
11
my horse
o'clock
mask
until
too,
it happened.
so.
Yeah.
And then the time came, 1147, and you had a freaking spaz attack and tried to kill Ian.
I had my horse mask on too.
Yeah, it was
Whilst doing
freaking
it.
creepy.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
he
did.
did.
Did he?
He
Ian,
was
that's
coming
the
at
one
you
part I
with a
remember.
horse mask.
Ian,
Yeah.
out of all the times in my life that I remember birth, my first.
Do you
birth-
remember your being born?
No.
He's trying to
It was a joke.
on Forrest Gump.
Sorry.
It's funny
no, I
what a
wasn't
young
even- I
man
wasn't trying to-
recollects, because I don't remember being born.
Ian's trying to be forth. It's funny what a man.
Okay, shut up. Stop quoting Forrest Gump.
No.
Anyway, so yeah,
Jen,
it kind of got out of control.
he's coming.
Stop.
Oh no.
And now every time at 11:47, something bad happens, which it is 11:01 right now. So Ian, buckle up.
I'm just gonna go lay in bed. If we're still,
There's a storm coming, named
Wayne.
Tyrone.
if we're still doing the podcast whenever 11:47 comes, I'm just gonna go in there and then just hide.
No.
We'll make sure that
We haven't even got to like explaining more inside jokes, stories of the past 2 weeks. It's 40 minutes into it.
Oops.
Well, we haven't finished the whole story of Tyrone, so we need to
Oh,
continue that.
we need to do lots more inside jokes. God,
Tyrone is forever. There.
I don't-
I explained.
Is there even any more inside jokes?
are you? Yes.
What?
What?
Black Pearl Crew.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
God.
you've been bamboozled.
Medic.
Oh,
You've been
yeah.
bamboozled.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the Black Pearl.
Those are like all together though.
We already explained all the jokes, inside jokes we're about to have regarding holes in Forrest Gump.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we're not. I already know what's happening about that. Like
I know, that's what I said.
you guys just started quoting them. Just
Oh, I know,
randomly.
that's what I'm saying. That's like you already know.
Yeah.
People already know.
Okay, so
We've already explained it.
All right,
Shall we
GTA
go?
time.
There's a little there's a little game called Grand Theft Auto 4.
I don't know if you've heard of it. It's
No,
very
it's-
indie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's made by a Swedish guy named Notch. That was a Minecraft joke.
Good job.
Good joke. But anyway, continue, please.
Okay,
Can.
stop that right there.
I don't want to.
So, out of one of the various sessions that the three of us have had, that we haven't recorded, was one of the funniest things that has ever happened in a video game, in my opinion.
Oh my! We laughed as much as we did here as we did at the creation of the plum.
Yes. It was almost tied with it. I just bring up the plum a lot because I just remember how much we laughed.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even that funny, but like laugh scale, it was by far one of the longest laughs I've ever had. Anyway, so like we were in a boat or whatever in GTA. Ian got angry or something, left the call. So I said, hop in. Oh, and before this, I got into a black boat or something. I said, we're part of the Black Pearl Crew. And then Ian left, so that
No,
was...
I think the whole Black Pearl thing started before the boat.
No, it was because of the boat.
Oh, it was because of the boat,
Pirates
okay.
of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just now got that.
I just now got that.
Anyway, good job, Ian.
Proud
Thanks.
of you.
You should.
So Ian left the call, and he was still in the game. He was just angry or whatever, pouting. I don't know. God.
No.
And
I don't know. You guys like pissed me off or something like that.
Ooh.
Because I just wanted to I think I was just wanting to drive.
We did
and
something. We pissed him off. So then he was muted on his mic, so we don't know what was going on. We were trying to get in the boat with
No,
Ian.
I
No,
left
he
the
left
call
the
for a
call,
while.
'cause
Oh,
he
we
was-
left the call.
And then I came back on and had my
'cause
mic
we were laughing,
muted.
and he was like, "What's going on?" So anyway, so like I was in a boat and we were chasing Ian, and I said to John, I said, "Watch this. He'll never see this coming." He's like chasing us. I go around, and we're in front of him. I said, "The old switcheroo," and we just started dying. And then I drive closer to Ian. I flip the boat. It's upside down. We're drowning. I'm like, abandoned ship. John's dying.
When was you been bamboozled?
It was later.
Oh.
He was
Wait,
like,
was it we
directly
or
after this.
you?
Oh.
You
What?
been
What? Wait for this. So
okay.
we both die. I think Ian shot both of us because we were just sitting in the water. Ian turned around.
Because we were laughing so
Yeah.
hard. The boat flipped. We
So
like,
we're just-
you'll never see this coming. And then we both died.
The old switcheroo. That's what killed John. Like as soon as I said that, he started just cracking up. So then, as soon as we flipped the ship, John, he started laughing more. I was laughing more. And I said, abandoned ship. Ian comes around, shoots us both. And then we're like walking around like the city or something. I just said like, we've been bamboozled. And then we just are done. We're done.
We couldn't stop laughing. I'm pretty sure You've Been Bamboozled was... I think what happened... I don't think it was after that. I think
remember-
it was during the ship
No, no, no.
incident.
No,
I
it
thought
was-
like we were in the ship.
It was like right after we respawned.
Are you sure?
I remember
We've
me
been
respawned.
bamboozled?
We were like, I was running around the city or whatever, and I was like, oh, we've been bamboozled.
I thought you were about to get Ian. Like after you said the old switcheroo, I thought you said you've been bamboozled, and
No.
then he flipped the ship.
No.
Oh.
It's not how it
Anyway,
went down.
it's still amazing.
So, John,
What are you doing? Stop that! Stop! What are you doing?
I was making sure something was okay. Is the gain down? Or
It's fine.
No, we just weren't talking that time.
okay.
You're so. Ian.
What?
Okay. Well then.
Uh.
What now?
What now?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Well, that's the biggest audio spike I've ever seen.
Oh god. Okay, some stories. What happened? I do know when we are trying to film. This is the big one that happened. When we were trying to film the fake action movie.
Oh my
trailer.
god! Oh my god! This is amazing. I remember this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if the video's out by the time this is released. I'm gonna edit this quicker than I edit the trailer. But while we were filming, it was right after we did the explosion bit, where Matt was walking away from the explosion. There was a lady in a car, and she stopped. And I kind of saw her stop, but I thought she was stopping for a gate or something. I didn't worry about her. I wasn't making eye contact with anyone because I knew if I did, we'd be stopped because we looked silly.
I said just to act like we know what we're doing and no one will question. Well, apparently this lady questioned.
So apparently we didn't look like we knew what we were doing.
But she was okay. So anyway,
I get to.
I want to explain this one.
No.
Please.
John explains.
I want to do
He
it.
started it.
I want to do it.
John does. No. You're like.
Yes.
Anyways,
Oh, yes.
so we're in a car. Oh, no, we're not in a car. We're in the field. We just filmed the thing, and we have all of our stuff piled in a shape. Drinks, our bag, extra stuff we have for the whatever
Props
we need
and everything.
Because we were planning on doing the entire trailer in the field. We're planning on even maybe possibly doing the horse video in the field, which we didn't do, which I'm sad because that would have been hilarious. But we wanted to use that field. And it was a perfect field. It looked, you can see it in the trailer. It looked really good. It's really wide and open.
Yeah.
And this lady, she drove up and she rolled the window down.
She's like,
and
what are you doing?
She was like, "What are you doing?" I don't know how old she was.
And she wasn't even asking. It was kind of weird how she was. What are you guys doing? She wasn't she didn't ask hey.
And I'm pretty
How
sure
you doing?
Matt said quietly, "Don't worry about it."
No, I look at her really slowly, and I just say, filming?
Yeah, you said.
She's like, filming what? And then John's like, we make YouTube videos, don't worry. And then she drove away or something.
No, this is a private field.
And we're like, oh.
Really?
Oops.
Yeah, and she was like, this is a private field, right? Someone owns that. If they come over right now, you'll be busted. First off, no. Second off, I didn't know.
Yeah, we were just
No, we're
innocent
not busted.
children.
Really? Here's what they're gonna do. Here's a bust.
You're gonna get 15 years in the slammer, brother.
Here's what busted means. Guys, this is my field. You need permission to do this. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. We'll get out right now. That's what busted is.
Right.
It's not anything I need to be worried about.
Bamboozled.
We weren't throwing a party and a bonfire in his field. We weren't
lighting his field on fire.
We had a tripod set up. That's all it was.
And then there was a person walking towards the camera. What harm are we gonna do?
Yeah, nothing was gonna. She's like, "This is a private field," and then she drove off. She's like, "If you guys are here by the time I come back,
we're gonna have an issue or something like that.
No. She wasn't trying to be mean towards
yeah."
us.
She said that. She said, "If you guys are here when we come back, it's gonna be a problem or something." Did you not hear that? She was.
She didn't sound like she was mad. I don't really know, but from what I heard, she didn't really. I mean, she just seemed kind of concerned, like, "Hey, you guys are gonna get in trouble if you don't get off," which we wouldn't have had. But
the guy never comes.
But seriously, she sounded like, I thought she sounded like she didn't really care too much. She was just kind of like,
oh yeah,
She sounded like a woman that carries pepper spray in her purse.
Pretty sure she was blonde. Let's just say that. So kind of.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Oh, she gets raped. Anyways, that's.
Oh my
gosh, John!
Oh my god!
That's not what we meant at all.
In the first podcast, I made a thing towards the person, and I had to bleep it out. Now I'm gonna have to bleep that word out. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm editing the podcast, and I've decided that I'm not gonna censor it. You're just gonna get it, uncensored, the way it should be. Enjoy it.
Yeah, but either way, we had no idea who this person was. But she just drove by. She's like, "Hey, get off!"
Yeah, we got all of our drinks.
But
and we got our tripod
seriously,
in order.
it's not your property, lady. Back off. What do you?
Yeah, it's not yours. Why do you care if we get?
Unless I would have said this nicely in some way nicely, like, well, is this yours? And if she would have said yes, then be like, okay, yeah, we'll go. Or if it was someone that she knew. But if it wasn't her, we said, hey, do you know who owns this, or do you own this? And she's like, no. then I would have said, well, then don't worry about it. We'll be fine. And I would have said, don't worry about it in like a actual. I wouldn't have said it in a derogatory way like you would have, Matthew. Don't worry about it.
That brings us to another thing. Like whenever we were walking out of the field or whatever, I said to like the two of them, I said like I should have just been like, don't worry about it. Like that would like, what are you guys doing? Don't worry about it. It'd be like so shady. Keep driving.
If it was her land and you said that, I'm pretty sure.
This is my land. I claimed it for myself.
You shall.
But good job.
But really, like, to get it took us like how like a half an hour just to get to the freaking because this was like a gated.
We were like going Mission Impossible style. We were like,
but we had
hey, do you know the code? And then some chick just drove by and she's like, do you need the code? She's like, C41256711447.
We tried 1147 in the code to see if it worked.
I was like, I love you for that.
It's the alternate code. But either way, like all that work just to get in there and then just. Luckily we got all the footage.
It took longer to get in there than we were.
Right.
Oh, and luckily, we actually went down a trail to see if we could get in there a different way, which was absolutely pointless. Because for one thing, the trail was like really long, and I think it was going the opposite way anyway.
It was, but we saw armadillos.
We saw 2 armadillos, which is pretty cool. It's not something you see every day.
But I was terrified because I didn't want to get bit by a snake.
Oh yeah, because there was
a lot of snakes.
We didn't see any, but
there was a snake. You guys didn't see it. I didn't see it, but my dad told me about it.
Yeah, I know. He told all of us.
Oh, yeah, he told you guys.
Because we went on a walk that night.
Uh-huh. He said, be careful. Earlier today, I found a snake on the table. And you gotta be... Okay, so in my front yard, in my front door, you open the front door, and there's a small little sitting table, like it's really small circle table. It's really itty-bitty. But he said a snake was draped over it. Not like just on it. It was from the floor to the table dangling off. He said it was like thick and was not it was poisonous.
No, please.
And that's terrifying to know that it was just sitting right by the front door.
Just like, hey, how you doing?
So that night we took a walk that night. Of course,
we were so cautious.
we took a walk that night. And we were like, we're gonna stay in the road the entire walk.
And we did.
Well, not really. We actually went on the sidewalk quite a bit.
Like, just a little bit, but not.
But
I got attacked by a June bug.
Well, we all did.
We should have took another walk.
Oh, and then I got this app on my phone that has like bug noises, and I put it up right against Matt's ear.
God, that was hilarious.
That was the worst thing that's ever happened.
He freaked out.
Jerk.
I know.
He did it to me. I said, "Do it to me."
He
did it, and it sounded like realistic because
it was. I know it was super mean, but I just had to see your reaction. I was just. Like, Matthew was terrified of June bugs. I have to do this. I have no choice but to do this. And it was hilarious, but I felt really bad afterwards. Because it scared the crap out of him. Like, it literally scared the crap out of him.
I was scared.
So. Oh, and then he also claimed a sacred spot on the street, too.
Yeah, a few spots on the street, he would just walk out and sit down.
And just sit down and just...
And he would play on his phone or something. It's like, Matt, stop, come back!
And there was like a... I don't know, like a cul-de-sac. It was like up closer to the entrance of your subdivision.
Grassy area was.
Yeah, and he just sat in the middle of there, and then he claimed another sacred spot.
Remember that car? That like.
Oh my God, the car!
The weirdest thing that ever happened.
Okay, so he wants to tell the story.
That was a really I can tell it because
Ian.
All right, so it was a really. All right. I think it was a Thursday. I think it was last Thursday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were going for a walk. We were gonna go for a walk. And about halfway, well, maybe a little bit less than halfway, there was this white car. It was a pretty nice looking car, and we kind of started to get close to it. And well, actually, okay, let me start a little bit earlier than that. So we were walking down the street, and a white car kind of went by us. Is that right? Like a white car went by us, and just sat there, like right next to the sidewalk.
Lights were on.
Lights were on. There was someone in there. We just walked right past it. We just casually walked right past it, didn't look at it at all, and just walked right past it. So whenever we were about maybe, I don't know, maybe like 50 feet away from it, it drove off, and it went right past us again. And did we end up seeing it later? Like, I think it went up, no, we saw a different car. It looked like the same car, but it was a different car. It like went up and turned into a different subdivision, but it was really creepy, because for one thing, there was a lot of people driving that night, and it was dark, and it was just us.
Yeah, so
three.
we call it we saw it at first, and then whenever we walked up, we saw it again,
Mm-hmm.
Then we were walking back. We didn't see it. I don't think. Did you see it?
I don't think we saw.
But it was just there. Like we just saw it a bunch of times.
And there were there was a lot of cars that went by
Probably
that
because
night.
I was wearing a beanie.
I was angry that night. You will see it in the video. I was just just really angry.
I'm pretty sure we took a fast walk that night because
I was angry at so many cars. I couldn't get peace. It was Thursday night.
We saw so many cars, and there was like these people that were driving around with a whole bunch of people in the back of the pickup truck or back of this pickup truck with their shirts off and just
There were
like,
people that
hollering
circled
and just
around
like
us.
shut
I was like,
up.
what are you doing?
It was honestly kind of scary. Like
I
it was
wasn't
kind of
scared.
shady.
I was just angry.
I don't know. It was just kind of shady.
Matt, they weren't gonna mess with us
nerve-wracking.
because Matt had a beanie.
I had a beanie on, so that's
we
probably
looked-
why they were like, "Oh man, that kid must be
I said-
from the city."
I said
Man,
everyone-
He's gonna
I
bring
said
our
if we
house
see a-
values down. He's gonna take our golf carts.
I said if we saw a shady car go by, take out your phones and just have them like this.
Why?
I don't get it.
Never.
Guys, it's okay. I have an iPhone. It'll protect us.
It's okay, guys. I have an iPhone. Everything is okay.
Called a pow with.
We went bowling. We didn't record anything.
Oh,
We went to
that
the-
was
we were-
fun.
We went to the mall.
We were going to, but man,
It was okay. The bowling trip was weird. And it was fun, of course.
Bowling trip
oh,
was fun.
it was just in the middle of it. There was
It's
this,
expensive.
there was well, for one thing, it was $81 for 2 hours.
It
For
was
three of us-
$100.
No, it was 81. I listened. I heard.
Oh, I
well,
thought-
wait.
see,
Whatever
Okay,
happened to like the
alright.
food in the cup?
Well,
Like, I
okay,
never, like,
alright,
had to
alright,
pay
alright,
somebody.
alright.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You put down.
You're
some-
right.
Oh,
it
yeah, I
was
remember,
100. It
okay.
was $100. It was $81. I remember that. I remember that distinctly. For us three to go bowling for 2 hours, which got us what, like 6 games or 5 games, something like that.
I think.
Yeah, 5 games. And plus to add on that, we had the food, which was like $28 or
Yeah,
something like
'cause
that.
I didn't eat all day.
Yeah, John over here, like every time it was his turn, he's like, eating food, and we had to wait like a minute so he could like sit down his little burger or whatever.
Oh, he's also
And
texting.
then, yeah, he's texting people. He's like eating. He's like drinking. He's like, hold on,
I
guys.
didn't
It takes
have
him like
one.
a full minute just to stand up and walk over and get his bowling ball. I'm like,
Yeah.
Cause I didn't eat all day because I didn't think I had enough money to get food at the mall. We went to the mall, by the way.
But you end up spending more money at the bowling alley than you would have at the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
I bought a $7 cup because I wanted free refills.
yeah.
so
But
bad.
either way, later on, well, it was...
And you're mad because you had to wait 15 minutes between each refill.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because you drank the freaking
You
drinks
like
fast.
chugged it, and then like, yeah, I have to wait 15 minutes. This is no.
and then you went to the bathroom quite a bit whenever you're there.
I did.
You went to that like 2-3 times.
No more than that. I was like, I gotta go, guys.
You
I'm sorry.
left the little...
We were
the
only
little
there for
station
2
a lot-
hours,
a
and
lot.
you went so much.
I had
But-
over like 100 ounces of soda.
But
What did you
either-
get? Dr. Pepper every time?
Yes.
Okay, but either way, so bowling was fun. So about the middle, I think it was about the middle of
won?
it. There was
How many games did you
Ian
win?
and I tied.
Matt.
You guys, you got 2.
There was
you
5
got
games,
2, I got
yeah.
1.
But yeah, either way, yeah. So
From the mall,
there
I
was
bought
a
new iPhone.
yeah. There was that was before. It was before.
iPhone case.
yeah.
Oh, no, iPhone case. Just
I
I
bought a
bought one
full
day.
new
May I
iPhone.
may I
You got
explain
a
the
new
story?
iPhone.
I've been saying so. Okay. Anyway,
What?
there was this family like
Oh.
I think it was probably like a
yeah.
party or something like that. It was a huge amount of people that were next to us. It was because we were almost at the very end.
Not at the mall. This is bowling.
This is bowling, yeah.
At the
So
mall, there was just
there was
family
this
following us
there
the
was
whole
this
time.
there was
They are
this
annoying.
huge family or party or whatever you want to call it. They come in and so they're finding bowling balls. It's no big deal. But later on, they come over to our little station and start taking ours. Our bowling balls. They've just taken them right off the thing and not even caring about us. So after I think
We took the only ones we used.
well, yeah, we had like one or two 10 pounds and then 2 8 pounds that John and I used, and they came over and took all of those. So we only had like one bowling ball that wasn't even very good to
Yeah.
use, and we got kind of aggravated because they took that. But finally they left afterwards because they were only there for like a half an hour or something like that. They weren't there for very long. So somehow we got them back. And there was another family that came in. It was a lot of people, but they took a couple. But I was like protective after that. I was like, I want to enjoy this game, so I'm taking this ball, and you're not gonna have it. So that's, I mean, other than that, going bowling was a lot of fun. I mean, it was kind of like, oh man, or oh yes, it was, yeah, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
There were lots of times where like I was doing really good and then I messed up. John over here, he was like, "Oh man,
the first game I was terrible."
You had like four
First
turns that you just
game.
didn't get any on because we didn't have the rails up. Like, because if you have the rails,
we never had the rails up.
Rails are for kids,
John.
children.
But yeah, for
I want
children.
some pudding.
You should have got pudding. I'll have some out there for you.
I'll go get you pudding.
Ian, go get me pudding.
I will go get you pudding.
Please.
I gotta take some cans anyway.
The pudding that I got off from Matt, put that back in the refrigerator.
You got me pudding out?
Yeah,
Why wasn't it out? Oh right. Oh.
I didn't know.
Just put it back in, and there's another
Here,
one.
I'll take
cold.
these two down too.
You're so nice.
Thank you, Ian.
I always do this.
Yeah.
I do this almost every day because for some reason, I just cannot stand having like a crap ton of cans just sitting around. It annoys me a lot, and I don't know why. But all right. Well, I'll return.
Okay, have fun.
Momentarily. Have fun. Talking nuts or something.
All right. So we did the bowling.
Yeah.
Did the mall.
That was fun.
What else did we do?
Sushi.
Sushi. We talked about that briefly.
Yeah.
There isn't much to discuss besides they loved it, and I've been.
It was my
loving
first time.
Uh-huh.
The first roll of sushi that I had, I tried to use chopsticks, and I somehow managed to disassemble it.
Because I use chopsticks and my dad uses chopsticks just because we're used to it and we're both like just common with it. We get it, we know it. I'd never need to use it because I've done sushi so many times that obviously I can just use it. I know how to use it. Ian, on the other hand, just started it last year and he hasn't been nearly as much as I have. So he's better, but he just he needs the help every now and then. Matthew just started yesterday. So, of course, he's like, I'm going to do it, guys. Where's my
I
fork?
tried.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just a fork.
And then John's laughing at me because
I'm
using
laughing
a
at
fork.
you.
That's why I just stick to Italian food. It's good and I can use a fork.
What else? Speaking
of
there's
Italian.
one thing. Starbucks. We went to Starbucks.
Oh boy.
You're gonna meet my friend
So
there.
interesting.
Oh, speaking of meeting friends, my friends Caleb came over yesterday. Also,
Yeah, that was fun. We played Mortal Kombat.
played Mortal Kombat, Grand Theft Auto 5.
And then this joker, Jonathan over here, like me and him were on a team, and then Ian and Caleb were on a team.
We're talking about Mortal Kombat right now.
Yeah. So then it's like John and I were on the team, and it's like we lose, like because I don't know, I died or something. Thank you, Ian.
You got a pudding.
I got my pudding. So and then he's like, I'm changing teams. I'm going with Caleb, and I'm like, you jerk! He like totally betrayed me.
Wait, who? What?
We're talking about yesterday, or
When we were playing Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, that happened, and then we went swimming several times, which was fun. We
Well,
invented
three.
Jeremy, the gym teacher.
We need more protein.
We need more protein. We need protein. Sir, why are you sweating? We need more gym. Sir, why are you sweating? It's the roids.
Yeah, he Jeremy the
Gym teacher.
gym teacher. He snorts protein. He has a bong with it has water and just protein in it.
He shops at GNC.
He
and,
injects protein in his veins, like protein shakes. He gets protein bars and smokes them, and
He also injects several ounces of steroids into his body.
yeah. And Matt made art of him.
Mm-hmm.
It was lovely.
It was freaking great.
Yeah, it's the best thing I've ever done.
To be honest, it kind of looked like he had an apron on, like.
He's trying to give him a tank top.
I'm gonna cook some protein.
But if you look at it, it looks like he has a blue tank, like a blue apron or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Is there more pudding?
I'm not getting another one. You can get one if you want to.
Oh.
They're watching a movie downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll have to cut some.
Vibrations.
Good vibrations from the protein.
And I'm eating grilled cheese cracker sandwiches.
Yeah, that's very,
Good
very
meal.
real.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most grilled cheese.
I got
Oh,
grills.
John's
grills, man.
sandwiches.
Oh yes.
Those were delicious.
Possibly the best thing I've ever had.
I have. Well, my family has as
Like a grid, like this
cuisine art thing. where you can like use it to make eggs or whatever, but we don't use it. We use it for grilling sandwiches.
Pretty sure it's not for eggs. I'm pretty sure it's like it's kind of like a panini press almost.
So John
It has
sandwich.
bread, and you put things on the bread, and you and then you put it on the grill, and then
Explain everything that's in your sandwich, like from the bottom to the top.
Okay, my big one, the first
Yes,
big
the
one
one that
I've
I
ever
had.
The one that you had.
Yes.
Or the one that I had like yesterday.
The one that
The one that
the
I
first
had.
time
we
we
both
had
had the
the
same
two
sandwich.
days
Yeah.
ago.
You're like one that you described, and I was like, I want that now.
Okay, it's bread, ham, lots of ham, and then cheese, and then I have hot dogs with jalapeno and cheese in them, and I cut one of them up, and I put it on the cheese, and then I cover that in cheese. I cover that in barbecue sauce, and then I put bread on that, and then I grill it so all the cheese is melted, all the hot dogs are warm, and everything's just hot and steamy. So it's like really hot barbecue sauce and cheese, melted cheese, and
It was so good.
ham, and it's just great.
like
But
it.
yeah, a few days ago I tried I wanted to make it bigger. So it was very big. What I did, it's pretty much the exact same thing except more ham and a piece of bread in the middle of it,
Like
and
a Big Mac.
it added like a really good texture. I don't know, it made it better. But
I did that one too.
but you
when I-
made it, squished it.
Oh, I squished it way too small by accident. So on mine was a little bit more basic. I just put down
This is making me
a
hungry.
piece of bread.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know, me too.
You guys want food?
Let's go make them right now.
See you later.
But I would put down one piece of bread, put turkey, like 3 slices of turkey, then cheese, and in this case I put another piece of bread on top of that. And before it was pressed, it was actually pretty thick. And then on top of that piece of bread that I put on,
freaking crushed it and like
I know I
It'd
did.
be amazing.
Then Matt over here like
I'm not done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
I want to tell them the first night.
Okay, and then on top of that, I put pepperoni, like little slices of pepperoni, and that was, oh my gosh, John.
John's pouting.
John.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that made your hair look beautiful.
Thank you.
But on top of that, pepperoni, more cheese, and then once it was done cooking, I put mayo on it. Topped it off with another piece
I
of
like
bread.
mayo, but barbecue sauce on it is just $14.
Barbecue
I told my
sauce.
dad, I was like, hey, have you ever tried putting barbecue sauce on your grilled sandwiches? And he goes, no, but that sounds great! And I'm pretty sure the next time we made a sandwich, you put barbecue sauce on it.
That's making me so hungry right now. Even though I'm eating these, it makes me really hungry.
Let's get some after.
Let's go
Just
make them.
mine. Mine are so yummy. They're just good. What
So,
did we
whenever-
have? What did we have for dinner?
Today?
Pandas.
Panda Express.
Yeah.
Jesus, John.
Sorry, I forget things really quickly.
And it was freaking delicious.
You remembered everything on your sandwich, each individual layer, but not
But
what
I
we
don't.
had for dinner.
It's weird. I will remember really well some things. Like I can remember like the time when I sent a message a week ago, but I like today. I can't remember what I ate for dinner a few hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm weird. Sorry, guys. 17 more minutes. It's 11:30.
Oh. Ian.
We have to wrap this up because we have plans. Ian, Tyrone.
Yeah, we're gonna make a sandwich.
We're gonna make a sandwich and then
This is
Are we
the
actually
reason
gonna
why
do
we'll
that
end
tonight?
this.
if
I'm
you
gonna-
want,
I
I'm
want
gonna make a small. I'm not gonna make anything big tonight. I'm just gonna make
I'm
like a
hungry.
small one.
You want a big one?
Maybe. I'm hungry.
I'm
probably
gonna
just
make
gonna-
a big one, but I'm not gonna eat it all.
I'm gonna
So-
make one tonight. That sounds good.
Should we wrap this up?
I don't think there's anything else.
We've been recording for an hour now.
Yeah, this has been a pleasure, guys.
Yeah.
We gotta do this again next year. And your 50 question extravaganza, your last question was, should we do this again next year?
Yeah.
And yes, you have to make 50 more questions for next year.
Oh man. Well, at least I have a year to do it
Yeah.
instead of
Maybe you should make 100 then, because you have such a long time.
get out.
We're not. It took an hour and 15 minutes to do 50 questions.
Oh my god.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more like questions to.
We'll do a 2-hour podcast. It's fine.
Perfect.
It's not like it's not like we
We
haven't
have
done
to
that before.
go make a sandwich and watch holes.
Yep.
For the last time. It's a
And then-
ritual.
We're gonna go
It's
sleep.
it's our new ritual.
We're gonna go sleep,
Next
and
year
then
we'll
we're gonna
just
go
like
home.
every night we'll make
Every
a
night we're
sandwich.
gonna watch Holes and Forrest Gump.
and then make a sandwich. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thank you
and
guys very
watching.
much
If you
for-
watch the visual on the screen.
Yeah, because it's YouTube.
Like a weirdo.
I'll make a new visual
Uh-huh.
because I did one.
Audio
Are these
waveform.
gonna be? Are all the new podcasts gonna be uploaded on YouTube from now on?
Yeah.
Yay!
I like
so
that.
they'll be on YouTube and
Guys,
iTunes.
did you hear that? Did you hear
So
that?
they'll get more.
I heard
views.
that.
We're promoting it.
All right, well,
Thank you guys so much. This has been great. You guys came to my house for 2 weeks. This is the last podcast.
we have to put up with your crap for 2.
Oh God.
The drop. Okay. So thank you for listening. If you made it this far, make sure to visit.
I sure hope you did.
Visit everything that I put in the description on YouTube. Otherwise, if you're on iTunes, just go to the website.
Oh, if you're listening to this,
.com.
If you're listening to this, I have a new Twitter link. I mean, I've had a Twitter for a long time, but I have...
Okay, thank you guys for listening, and
follow It's ENW.
No one cares.